currently. I'm trying to set this up on this little Chromebook. Oh, greetings, good morning, happy time of day, happy new moon. So I'm on astro.com. I'm working on learning how to say astro dentist, because that's my South Node belief system release and introducing new things. But if anybody wants to go to astro.com to the current planets, deep breaths, everybody. We have so much in Aquarius. This is called the stellium. But we have so much in Aquarius. So how's everybody's dreams? You know, is everybody really psychic right now? Or are you just so overstimulated because you're so incredibly psychic? Yeah? So deep breaths, outlets. So the way I look at the charts right now is the hard way. I don't know if anybody else has noticed it, but this is the hardest way. But this is also because I like learning all the methods. So I start with hard a lot. So anyway, a lot of psychic information, a lot of downloads. It can be really, really, really overstimulating. With that, considering your charts, we are in a square. Not exact right now, but it's kind of ebbing and flowing, and so the tension energy can be really heightened, and then sometimes it can feel a little bit more relaxed. The fact that so much is in Aquarius, oh my gosh. So you want to look where, first of all, Aquarius is in your own chart, and then you want to look where Taurus is, Scorpio, Leo, and consider how, like with what planets you have in those areas, how you want to move and direct this energy. We are in some seriously, seriously powerful energy. This is great for envisioning something you want, or lots of things that you want. Having the energy to put behind it and then manifest, like switching timelines quickly kind of thing. So I got one of these little, isn't this cute? For all the witches out there who have notebooks. I've bought this particular notebook, and it's my wish book. It's specifically designated for wishes, things I want, things to envision, ideas. Ideas are really big right now, so write it down. I also write in my phone, but Mercury retrograde, and so no! Am I crazy for thinking I'm seeing my future? No, and envision it and feed it energy. Ask for clarity on how to manifest it, the steps to take. Put energy into it. Detail. Oh my God. Detail. For example, I'm feeding a dream with a clawfoot bathtub. You know? And then you feed that energy. The thing is that when you want something, and you're moving towards something bigger, yeah, it can feel scary. But also, if something has to collapse in your life now in order to make space for that, it's good to process those feelings while also, you know, in your mind and heart, recognizing that, at least in my case, there is always light at the end of the tunnel cord. So when my life has collapsed in the past, or my sense of security has collapsed in the past, external security, you know, just recognizing, okay, breathe into that energy. Oh, squee. Mercury, Mars are in a square right now. I just noticed Mars is at 17 degrees Taurus. So the moon will square Mars as it's building. The moon is moving over, let's see, she's at 8 degrees. So she's already moved over Saturn. Next, she will talk to Venus. So she's in a square with Mars. So you can think about the tension of that energy, or the meeting of that energy, or how you want that energy to flow. And then the moon will move, okay, Venus, Jupiter. So these celestial bodies will be in communication as the moon is building to the sun at 23 degrees Aquarius. Oh, exciting reveals. Oh my gosh, the information coming in. You can extend, and you want to work through chakras and ground. Recognize that all the channels you have open, and we've set prayers before you come into this channel, so welcome. But channels you have open, depending on how sensitive you are, or how much you recognize your sensitivities, but be mindful of how many channels you have open in the sense of apps, cords, communicating with people online. That's a cord. So just be mindful of your overstimulation, or how you're feeling, or what you're inputting, outputting. Like, once I accept an Uber, which I'm not right now because of COVID safety, I'm trying to just stay just, doing my own part. But it's a channel. Recognize that it's a channel. Oh. So for Leos, the question is, what would a good thing for Leos? Considering that, and if you choose to go back and watch the beginning of this, great. If not, no worries. We can discuss it. We're in a square with all of this in Aquarius, which is opposite Leo. So all of this energy is being sent into your Leo house right now. Not all, but it's a very stimulating energy. So you have the square with Mercury and Mars right now. So Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius, Leo. So depending on where everything is in your chart, all of the degrees, you can look at the square like Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius, Leo, moving it into your like move it through your heart chakra. So that's one way to like transmute and move the energy, but then also outlets of like art. As this energy is building, maybe take a nice bath. I have all these different outlets right in a wish book just because a lot of energy is hitting your Leos. So, I mean, a lot of energy is everywhere, but channeling it and moving it in the square. So, any tensions you're having, maybe look at your solar plexus, your gut, your nervous system, herbs for that, yoga for stretching, but also Leo things. So, I immediately thought coloring because I have a young Leo. So, for those of you who know me, coloring, and just for an example, like this is my calendar. So, and things that Leos like to do. So, maybe you want to do some photography and take some pictures. Maybe a consideration of selfies. Like, I like to take pictures of my shadow as a reflection for, you know, the self. And so you can go as deep as you want to go. Libras, consider that Libra is also an air sign. Okay, so let's think about this. Libra is an air sign. So we have a trine going with the because Aquarius is an air sign. Also Gemini. The North Node is in Gemini. So Libras, I would check out the air energy first, just because so much. But then also consider, I go to Uranus and Mars because Taurus and Libra are ruled by answer to Venus. Let me clear this. So with Libras, I would consider all of the air energy going on. And if you want to consider some grounding outlets, I would look at your Taurus house and also maybe your Pluto Capricorn house. I mean, the obvious things to think about would be writing and journaling and, you know, diving into Libra themes. I would want to look at, or I do personally, and you can do any of these things. Everyone consider checking out your own birth chart, looking at your own degrees of everything, and then looking up the Sabian symbol of, and you can look at different interpretations of it and see what each of those degrees kind of represent, and then how that builds a story. Oh, that would be so fun. Yeah, let's do that. If I'm going to do that, I've already done that for myself, but I want now to print out pictures to color of that story, like what each symbol represents, and then I want to put it into a book. So that's what I'm going to do. Cancer moons. Check the degrees, because immediately Pluto is opposite Cancer and has been for a while. So, yeah. So the moon will hit or get into discussion with Venus at 11 degrees. I am realizing that's an opposition for me in my own chart right now, so that's exciting. On this site, astro.com, you can also look at the chart wheel, and you can enter your own birth chart, and then you can add with transits. It's a button you can click, and it will show you your birth chart with transits, and so you can see in the chart wheel. And that's honestly, it's a way easier way to process sometimes. So consider doing that for yourself. And I will be signing off really soon. Mercury in the nodes. Oh my gosh. Okay, so everybody, a trine with Mercury and the North Node. Oh my God. So my undergrad and a lot of my grad school was political science and sociology. This impeachment, it's like, if astrology is not real, how come impeachment? You know, it's like, ah! So I'm going to be signing off soon because I really want to watch that. And silently, I watch them on mute. And then, because I have a crystal grid right outside these buildings. And so I feed it a lot. And I'm going to be feeding everybody's Libras. Hey, Libra, join in this prayer for justice to enter the hearts and minds of the center chambers. Yeah, a balancing. Like, I just call on Mother Earth. Welcome. We're about to sign off, but please consider going back and rewatching. There might be something for you. If not, have a blessed day. I'm just looking at the chart one more time to see if anything jumps out. Chiron and Saturn. Chiron is a very personal planet or celestial body. So that's something that you kind of have to look at for yourself specifically. It's very personal. A lot of this I give is incredibly generalized for the collective, more so themes and archetypes and just energy translations. But there's a lot happening energetically, and we're building to some really big energy. So everybody, dig for outlets. I'm gardening. So deep breaths, prayers for justice. I'm calling on justice. Truth. And just bless everyone in our channel. And then we extend that out through our collective. Oh, that was great. Thank you. I am healing through here. Thank you. Everyone have a wonderful day. Happy impeachment. I'm just extremely happy everything is coming out into the court record. So, okay. Take care, everybody. Cheers.